Take a look at this, and we'll come right back. Violation.
You have an iconic phrase. I feel like you could delete your s. Have you ever explained so what does that mean?
Yeah. I still stand on that.
Yeah.
I still confirm that because you may have been a hoe back in your day. You may have slept around a bit, but if you find that one,
So what makes it deleted?
You just don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah.
After so much time, it goes away.
So who do you think? Who would you say had? Who would you say deleted their s? If you had to give an example.
Can we talk about what's real? Let's be honest. I don't know how much more mileage can somebody get out of foolishness than this woman. This right here is what sets the tone for all the little babies that's coming up from behind. Pause. What that means is, think about the little girls that have these dreams and aspirations of being a princess. Let's go back in the day. How many of y'all remember, young ladies, older, whatever. How many of y'all remember back in the day when you was a little girl and there was the Little Mermaid or Cinderella, or for some of y'all, the Princess and the Frog, right? There was always this life that they wanted, this big old life, right? And it was never something that they tried to accomplish on their own. It was always, if I could meet the right man, the knight in shining armor, I could have the life I've always dreamed of. Right? So ever since a little child, this has been the imagery that has been just burned into your head. So as the years start going by and you start hooking up with these dudes that are knight in shining boo-boo, you start to realize with each one, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. How about this? How about you upgrade yourself? Then you don't have to roll the dice in the possibility of having this great life. Now, I'm not saying that you should become so independent that you now push every dude away. Come on. We can't talk about what's real. There's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of women who are so independent and are so on the I don't need no man that they almost come across as I don't want no man. And as men, not males, we can tell. Now, it's not about having a doormat, but I do want, if we're partners, can we have some cooperation between the two of us? I mean, can we really have a meeting of the minds and progress together? That's where I'd like to go. But some of these ladies' minds have been so etched into the princess and this thought of a better life that now they're willing to compromise the most precious thing about themselves, and that is themselves. Let's dive into this. Miss Michele, Draya Michele, for those who don't know, you have almost a 20-year run of jumping in and out of pro athletes, rappers, and all of the aboves bedrooms and never into their hearts. Oh, we can't talk about what's real? How many of them actually put a ring on it? No. Nobody know? I don't know either. But I know she ain't currently got one. Now, in this interview, the lady asked her, you know what I'm saying, do you want more children? Well, yeah, I guess. But she also went on to say that she doesn't have to have more children with the man she's currently with. Man, get your girl. What kind of message does that send to the little babies coming up right now? That if I sleep around enough and have enough babies, I can get some money off of them for 18 years and I can flip that. When we talking about a relationship of dope. You flipping kids like, wait, violation. I said it. I think that, let's be real for a second. I think that morals, principles, standards, and ethics are a thing of the past with some of these people. Male and female, let's be honest. There was a reason why they said that you should wait till marriage before you start bedroom bouncing. They should only be in one room. And I was like, always like, why is that? Why is that? Imagine this. Imagine you have a hamburger, right? This is the only hamburger you've ever eaten. That hamburger will be fire, long as you don't have another hamburger to compare it with. Oh! That's a fact. It will be the best tasting hamburger ever. But if you have sampled 30, 40, 50 different restaurants over the past 20, 30 years, and then you finally just kind of settle in with one because it's close and they always open, that ain't even the real that you wanted. It was just time. Now, who wants a relationship? Who wants a partner that just feels like I ain't got no other option? So we have to start training these children again. It's okay to have the princess knight in shining armor mentality. That right there is setting a standard. I'm with that. You want a Prince Charming, that's cool. But the problem is y'all kissing way too many frogs in the process. And let's be honest, you racking up all these bodies like student loan. One of my homegirls told me, she said, it is not like a bad credit and after 7 years it just fall off. You taking that one into perpetuity. Bars. But this is Late Night CJ. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. 100.